Hi, good morning. Another video from me. We're just going to now look at some circle theorems. Now, before we do this, we're just going to have a little look at a triangle which is isosceles. We're going to consider this triangle AOB. There it is. So, leveling up the sides, this is triangle AOB. So, if this is isosceles and this is isosceles, this angle and this angle will be the same. Now, what we're going to try to do is, can we calculate what this angle should be? So if we consider triangle AOB, then angle AOB, which is this one here, this angle here, is going to be 180, because the angle sum of a triangle is 180, minus alpha, minus alpha. So that's going to give me 180 minus 2 lots of alpha. Now, these two here, this angle and this angle here, add up to 180. So the exterior angle, if I introduce the letter D here, AOD, the one that I wanted to find, is going to be equal to 180 minus this angle here. So it's going to be 180 minus, and because it's minus all of it, this has to go into brackets. So it's going to be minus 180, 180 minus 180 minus 2 alpha in brackets. Removing the bracket using our algebra, so it's 180 minus 180, and a minus times a minus will make a plus 2 alpha. We can see that the 180s will cancel out, and we get that there's 2 alpha. And generally, this is a rule which is true for any triangle. This exterior angle here will always be equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles. So generally, for any triangle, an exterior angle is equal to the opposite two interior angles. Okay, so let's now apply this. Now, this idea we need to apply to circle theorem. So here we have a circle. This point here is the center. Okay, and what we want to do, what we're going to try and do, is there a relationship between this angle here and this angle here? And if I click, you can actually see there that if you play around with it, and you can play around with it because you can move the lengths, you'll see, and you might be able to observe, and I'll attach the applet to this video, that this angle, also this angle here, is always twice this angle here. And why is that so? So just unclick that, and then what you need to do is you need to draw this line in here, this line in here. And what we need to do is we need to split this, we need to split these into two separate triangles, similar to the introduction to this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label this one here alpha, and also this one down here is also going to be alpha. Now the reason being why I know that triangle is isosceles is that this length here and this length here are equal radii of the circle. Therefore the triangle AOB is isosceles, and therefore from the first part of the video I know that this angle here is going to be 2 alpha. Now I can do a similar sort of thing for the triangle BOC, this triangle here. What I need to do for that is, if I make this one beta, okay, and therefore this angle will also be beta because the triangle is isosceles because of the equal radii, then this one here is going to be, just keep the same color. This one here is going to be 2 beta. Alright, so what we have now is this. Angle ABC, the one at the circumference, is going to be alpha plus beta. And now we have angle AOC, the one at the center, is going to be 2 alpha plus 2 beta. and if we factorize out the 2, we're going to get 2 brackets alpha plus beta. And therefore what we've shown here is that the angle at the center, this one here, is twice the angle at the circumference, because this one is alpha plus beta, and this one is 2 brackets alpha plus beta. Okay. If we just go back to the applet, so when we exit the drawing, if I click here, we can actually see the rule. And if we take that out, okay, we've got the rule here. It says here, the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Now, just a couple of things you need to be wary of when you're doing questions is, this is also true. This one causes quite difficulty, but it is also true. This angle here will be twice this angle here, or what we can say, this one here will be half of what this angle it will be true. So that situation causes quite a bit of difficulty. Sometimes it's right down over here. Okay, and the other one that causes difficulty is if I move A up like this one causes difficulty when you're asked to find this angle here. If you're asked to find this angle here, what you need to do is to find this angle here by taking twice this one and then subtracting it from 360. Okay, so this has been an introduction to the first circle theorem, which is the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Okay, so we'll just click to put the angles in there. We can see that. Okay, I hope this has been useful. Thank you very much for watching this video.